Hello everybody, can you hear me now? Hello, hello. Sorry about that. Hello, good evening. Sorry about that everybody. So we had my mum to stay over the weekend, and because the stream setup is in the spare room, I turned all of the computer stuff off, and apparently that reset the mic. Oops. So, good evening everybody. Let's try that again, shall we? How's everybody doing? I'm afraid I've got a little bit of a coffee coldy kind of thing. I'm going to try really hard not to cough at you. I'm sucking on a rhubarb and custard sweet. Does anyone else like a bit of rhubarb and custard in their life? I love rhubarb and custards. Thank you, Kingdom Link. Good evening. So I'm really sorry if I do cough at you. I kind of like that. I accidentally went to cough away from the cat. I went to cough away from the cat earlier, and I turned around and I accidentally coughed in Mr. Fran's face. Unfortunately, he was not impressed. It wasn't intentional, but now, you know, sharing is caring. If I have germs, he should have them. He will probably shake it off in like 24 hours, and I'm ill. I'm usually ill for a week. It's just so unfair. Right, who we got anyway? Good evening to Reuven. Hello, Kingdom Link. Hello, Artemia. Darkness. Hello, hello. And MD as well. Goodness me. Hello, everybody. Lovely to see you. Darkness is hello, just a quick message to say you're alive. I'm very pleased to hear that. That's a good point, actually. Who would notify us if you weren't? Dun dun dun. So please don't die, because we would like to know that you're okay. If you're hopefully you'll be able to pop in and do a bit of gaming with us tonight, but if not, it's nice to know you're okay. Okay, so let's do some sounds. Kingdom Link jumped the gun and already did his, so let's do this one.
Hello, IT. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
What would I do without him? Bless him. And have we got one for MD yet? Have we got like a dragon roar or anything? No, we need this one.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Not till Friday, no sub. Oh, it's like the 400th of January, isn't it? Everyone gets paid early in December, and then of course you have all the Christmas stuff, and then January is just like the longest month in the world before payday. So I feel your pain, Darkness, I do. Kingdom Link, how are you feeling? Is your voice coming back to us now? And Artemia, how are you? Lovely to have you along. Oopsie, hello, hello. I thought you were going out to watch some football. Deserting us for football. How rude.
Oopsie.
You mean you'd take the loud noise of a BMW straight 6? Oh, would you now? Oh, you're out of the football and you're still watching. That is commitment, people. 0-0 so far. Come on, Juventus. See, I paid attention. Thank you for all the lurkers as well who are lurking away. MD, how you doing? Nice to have you along. I'm hoping that your small dictator stays asleep and lets you play this evening. Kingdom Link, you're getting there, but you're still gravelly. I think I'm joining you on the way to gravelly, and so we can just sound particularly attractive together. Club Bruges versus Juventus. You are Club Bruges. Okay, sorry, I thought you were Juventus because you put it in your chat earlier, but at least I paid attention. So I'm so sorry, everybody. You hope I feel better. I hope I feel better as well. I've like I say, I've got my rhubarb and custard sweets. I'm rocking it. You exist. You're on Xbox at the moment, but can change if you need a dictator to do a dictator things. I am the dictator. So I was talking to one of my colleagues earlier, and they were talking about their their dictaphone, and I called it their dictator phone. So now I've got this image of this dictator phone, which I shall be calling them from now on, coming to life and issuing us all orders. They're in Belgium today. Nice. I like Belgium. Good place for chocolate, good place for beer. I'm not so much of a fan of the beer, but the chocolate I'll take. Yes, our mini dictator is asleep at the moment as well, thank goodness. So, I had a day from hell yesterday, guys. Oh, it was a rough day yesterday. As you know, I do support work in a hospital, and I had a really scared human. Sorry, I just read MD's message. Your tiny human is asleep. Good. Long lay at last to both of us. Fingers crossed. So I had a patient who was really scared about her procedure, and yeah, she was just, you know, some people are just so terrified of going in hospital, aren't they? I mean, she was, bless her, she was shaking, the poor woman. So I was doing a lot of support work with her, and then it turns out that the procedure wasn't going to help her vision, and I think she'd got herself so worked up to having this procedure done, and then to be told actually there's no point, it's not going to help, was just so utterly devastating for her. So I kind of had to pick up the pieces of that, and regardless of how not hardened you come, but you know, how much you try and protect yourself, there's always a bit of a emotional drain and leak into you. And then on top of that, I'd asked one of my colleagues to support one of my patients, and they hadn't done it, and I was fuming. The thing is that you have to trust your colleagues, don't you? Like, if I make a referral on to my colleagues, I trust them to do the next bit, and it's very frustrating when someone doesn't put in their 100%. So anyway, fortunately I've got a very understanding boss, and I rang my boss and I did ask him whether it would be okay for me to go and possibly give him a clip round the ear roll. The colleague, not my boss, and he suggested that that was not a good idea. I mean, it worked for Jeremy Clarkson, so he told me to go home and calm down and deal with it today, which was actually very good advice, because that's exactly what I did. And hopefully now it will all resolve itself. Which apparently flicking someone around the head wouldn't do. Who knew? I mean, I was talking to another colleague about it, and I was like, I could just go and, you know, smack him around the head, and he was like, nah, you get caught doing that, just run him over. I was like, whoa, that escalated quickly. And so this is advice that I didn't take. So yeah, it was a stressful day yesterday. It was a lot better today, a lot calmer, thank goodness. So I hope that everyone is having a better day than me, and I hope, you know, you've had a calm day, you've had good work colleagues, and that you've had a bit of an easier, less emotional kind of day than I had yesterday. And hopefully we're going to have some fun tonight as well. You're not sure you want to leave your stupid car build or Forza Horizon 5 because you're having way too much of a laugh. You can always go back to it, you know. So, last time we did the next bit of our Hamunaptra quest. So we went in, we did the Palace of Hamunaptra, we found out that Sid was involved. Yes, thank you very much for whoever subbed. Thank you. We've met our sub goal for tonight. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't know who it was, it didn't pop up, but thank you. So we're going to carry on with those quests, and then we've also got some main story as well if we run out of things to do, you know. So shall we get cracking? I may well need you for some stuff later. Is this the one I'm doing? Hang on a minute, I can't even remember which quest I'm on. Alexa.
You have my sword.
Oh,
And you have my bow.
thank you, Oopsie. Oh, so good, isn't it? Right. So, we're off to the Prima Vista, which is the ship. And the name of the quest is Uninvited. So, I would normally sing to you, but I'm not entirely sure that I can. But if you don't know Uninvited, it's an awesome track. You're uninvited. No, I can't do it tonight, guys. I'm sorry. I cannot sing to you tonight. I know. Oh no, that's very depressing. But if I do, I'm just going to have a massive coughing fit at you, so I'm gonna leave that idea alone. Ugh. Has anyone else got the lurgy? There's a lot of it going around. Maybe we spread it via stream. Oh, no. Oh, I need to change my minion. We'll do that in a minute once we found where we're going. Let's zoom out a little bit. The short pier. As opposed to the long pier. Oh, there's the boat. Or the airship. Oh, I think I have to go inside this building to get to it, don't I? How do I get to it? Do I have to speak to some dude somewhere? Yeah, up these stairs, I think. Not this dude? Not that dude. This dude? No, that's out. Oh, goodness me. My memory is shocking. You've got to be further up. Oh, up the stairs we go. Thank you. I mean, it would make sense, really, considering it's a, you know, airship. Logic. There he is, the gate guard. That's the dude. Minor Gumbo. As opposed to Major Gumbo. Major Gumbo. That's a How I Met Your Mother joke. For anyone that hasn't seen it before. Right, shuttle pilot, off we go. Let's make travels. Broad the Prima Vista. Right, Artemia and Reuven are doing some sort of... Oh, Juno. They don't talk about you, no. Here we go. Oh god, I've got to try and do an Irish accent with a cough. Excellent. Cheers everybody, by the way. I'm having a nice soothing hot chocolate this evening. There was an Eevee. Oh man, I missed that. I would have totally got an Eevee. Right, I've got to try and do an accent. I apologise if this goes wrong. Tiawara. Hang on, that's not Irish. What's that? I don't know if I can do Irish with a sweet in my mouth. Tiawara, lady. Oh my life. Irish. Tiawara, lady Melrilwa. Thank you for answering my summons. Master Garland was kind enough to send for an Archon from Charlayan, and I thought it only right that you be present to hear our findings. Log in to check retainers. Yeah, do it. And then you might well get sucked into some sort of dungeon. To be frank, summoning Mikoto was more Ishtola's idea. I simply came along to see what light she could shed on this mystery. Oh, it's what are they called? Oh, now then, what accent did the people at Lord Hyan's place had who looked like this? Oh, she's like Lady Yagiri. I am Mikoto. What are they called? Oh no, don't. Honestly, I genuinely think my memory's going. Soon I won't even know who I am or who you are. There was somebody that believed in the master race and it all went horribly wrong, so let's just ease off on the Nazi vibes there, shall we? Hey, there's a saber in the house. You're not forgettable. Don't you forget about me. Right. You said master race, okay? Just saying. I am Mikoto of House Jinba, a Daemon, though my years in Charlayan have made me a stranger here. You must be Diawara Callisto, fabled liberator of men, slayer of false gods, warrior of light. I thought she'd be taller. The best things come in small packages, baby. The Aru. Oh, Ra. Yeah, see, I I can never. I know that they're 4 letters. I just can't remember which 4 letters they are. Saber, you're Scottish, not German. Oh my life. Oh rah. It just makes me think, if you know the when the like Marines are like doing their hoorah, that's what that's making me think. I bow to no man or woman or cat or anyone else. They bow to me. You are German and born in Osnabrück. Well, how continental or international. That's cool. And yet you sound so Scottish. Right, anyway, going on with Mikoto. So, how did you end up in England? Oh, Scotland. The UK. Oh, we got some of the stuff, the orosite. I do not bow to Mr. Fran. He bows to me. Let us speak of the crystal. Oh, look who's come visiting. We've got a visitor. Oh, yes, we do. We have got a Miss Kelly in the house. Hello, my sweetheart. You alright? You come visiting? Come to say hello to everybody? Yeah. Okie dokie. Short and sweet. That's fair. Do you notice? One of many Arasite shards that aided noble Delita's rise to the regent. I think I saw someone that had her outfit on. My apologies. The Otius is no ordinary crystal, even discounting its obvious historical importance. The specimen is more than a simple manifestation of elementally aspected energies. It is, rather, an ethereal lodestone whose facilitation of both the absorption and transmission of distinct frequency NRR-type harmonic vibrations has been observed to promote ethereal amplification. I felt like we just had some sort of physics lesson. The resultant neuroharmonic disturbance allows for a highly unique emittance of CPRS waves that, instead of radiating outwards with a determinate factor of dispersal, instead resonate inward at a frequency so laboured, my estimates place the rate of VTR decay at upwards of several centuries. Although I must admit I lack sufficient variates to complete a truly comprehensive graphical assessment. The Nightbot's just popping up with my YouTube and bits and bobs, so... While that explanation may elicit admiring nods from your professors at the academy, it will earn you only blank looks here. Take a deep breath and then try again. This time in a language those of us without the echo might understand. You tell us, Sid. My apologies, I merely thought... Apologies will see us no nearer to an answer. A simpler explanation will do. Sid, you're being a bit harsh, mate. Jeez, give the girl a chance. Simpler. Right. Aether is not only the building block of all things material, but those immaterial as well. Thoughts, memories, feelings, one's very will are all understood to be etherical phenomena. Phenomena. And can be measured as such. Unlike most crystals, which can only emit elemental energies, Arasite is tuned to not only absorb aether, but aether specific to the immaterial. That aether is then stored and multiplied within its crystalline confines until external stimuli precipitate release. She's not making it simpler. Everyone's like, Try again. Under appropriate conditions, a strong will or desire can become imprinted upon the erosite and stored until fomentation, at which time the desire becomes manifest. So basically, you can subscribe your will to the erosite and then will it to do something. Fomentation? What my studious young friend is trying to say is that the Orteus takes one's deepest fantasies and makes them reality. Awesome. I would like the winning Euro Millions jackpot numbers. Thank you so much. Ah, yes, that is simpler. You may choose to think of it as a process akin to that of summoning a primal. Oh, wonderful. Oh, wonderful. So now they just get a bit of this rock and they go, ooh, let's summon Lakshmi again, Lakshmi. Or, do you know what? We haven't seen Titan for a while. Let's get him to rock up. Yes, that was a stone pun. You're welcome. That was actually better than I thought it was. So now they haven't got to get all the crystals and the aether and you know, work at it. No, they just get this bit of rock and they go, ooh, I'm gonna summon Ifrit, and boom, fire demon. Wonderful. There being one marked difference. Primal summoning requires a supplemental energy source, such as a hoard of elementally charged crystals. Aracide, on the other hand, has the capacity to serve as its own source of power. I was getting an idea, love. Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, fantastic, that's great. As if we didn't have enough problems, now you've got some fancy rock that just summons things. Oh, Garuda. You know what? I fancy a tornado. We know from the Durai papers that Argarth was never king of Ivalice. He was slain in battle during the War of the Loyans. Yet, the Argarth encountered during the recent expedition carried himself as if he had been crowned regent. Oh yes, I know, I have the same royal kind of stance to me. I believe this was merely the Orosite in his possession making manifest, realising his desire to rule. They are very cool. I quite like the little, like, bat wing cheek things. I need to do this. I am informed that he uttered the same words over and over again for the duration of the confrontation which unfolded. If that is the case, it is possible that it was not actually Argarth who uttered them, but the Orosite itself. Oh good, now the crystal talks as well. I mean, that's just wonderful, isn't it? Fabulous indeed. Okay then. If the Jirai... Sorry, I'll just need to send a personal reminder to somebody who forgets if I don't. If the Durai papers are accurate, Argarth was a weak and petty noble who believed that his blood entitled him to power. Hello. That's like the entire class system across the world. Always. The Aracite took that belief and twisted it into the abomination we, Diawara, put to the sword. Then you were saying that the crystal could prove a threat? The Orosite, Alma, and not necessarily. Ramza seemed to fare well enough. There is no record of the young regent being manipulated by the artifacts he gathered. That's because winners write the history books and they're not going to go, well, our regent carried around a rock with him everywhere that spoke to him. Are they? In the hands of the just, the Orosite should prove harmless, even beneficial. No, never. Never. To paraphrase, it is not the weapon that kills, but the one who wields it. Now, where have I heard that before? Guns don't kill people, people do. That's where you've heard that before. I paraphrased. Oh, yes. It was Emperor Galvus's justification for taking the marvels of Magitech and applying to them to the manufacture of arms, where, after all, was the harm if it allowed him to bring order to the 3 great continents? You draw an intriguing parallel, Master Garland. The properties of these crystals are so singular. I do begin to wonder if they, like Magitech, are products of science and not nature. That they were created by someone to... But who? What manner of person would even be capable of such a feat? So, I love it. These aren't even just natural crystals, they're man-made crystals in a lab. Someone went, I need to get what I want, I'm going to make a crystal that makes it so I get what I want. Fabulous. Now, that is an interesting question, the answer to which I look forward to hearing. Regrettably, I have pressing matters to attend to elsewhere. Fear not, however. Mikoto's insight will prove far more beneficial than anything I might accidentally contribute. Good day to you all. Oh, that's it. Just cause mayhem and chaos and then sod off. Blinking Sid. And seriously, can someone please sort this kid's hair out? No, no, no. You don't need to manifest anything. What I don't understand is... if the doom was imprinted with Argarth's deepest desires, then whose desires are rattling around inside the Otius? I had the same self-question, and thus conducted a thorough inspection of the crystal upon my arrival. The results were inconclusive. Traces of ethereal activity were present, but to all intents and purposes the vessel was empty. Empty? But what of the voices I heard? Uh-oh. Voices? I heard nothing of the sort. The only voices you heard, Alma, were in your stubborn head. Never ever underestimate. Ramsar, why won't you? Shall we speak of voices then? What of yours, Alma? A resident voice of dissent? You have done naught but question the wisdom of our research from the moment we left Garlemald. Would you put your petty worries above our family's calling? No, I would never. You would never. Then why involve a gossip monger, a goody two-shoes, and this flying mole? Oh, he is so gonna get slapped in a minute. Please tell me you can see that. Everyone say no. Everyone say no. No, no, no. Please say no. Totally say no. Say no, I don't know what you're talking about. I can't see nothing. It's gaslighting at its best. There's a Moogle in the house. Where's my Moogle? My Moogle's gone a runner. I bet one of the cats has had it away. Okay, speak with the newly arrived Moogle. I mean, that sounds like a plan. Am I interrupting? Oh, please do go on. My acceptance into your fine troops' ranks can wait until all have said their piece, Kupo. Guards, get this. Mont Blanc. The name is Mont Blanc, denizen of Damascus Desert, seeker of thrills, adventure extraordinaire. But you may call me Mont Blanc, Kupo. Dalmasca has long been known as a melting point for Myrite cultures, wherein minor races such as the Siku, the Banga and the Viera might live in relative harmony with Haya, Elzan and others. Yet there is no record of a prominent Moogle population. Most likely because we are neither prominent nor populous. My people are nomadic by nature, ever drawn to the elusive frontier and the freedom she promises, Kupo. A Moogle? Of course I'm a Moogle, Kupo. You'd think the adorable wings and the fluffy bum would have given it away. Now, about my admission to the Majestic... I will allow no such thing. The Majestic is the Empire's premier theatre company. We will not sully its good name by granting refuge to a fluttering ball of fur. I don't like this dude. Firstly, racist. Secondly, you haven't even tried him out yet. It might be amazing. And thirdly, rude. And furthermore, how in the world did this abomination board the Prima Vista in the first place? And we don't use words like abomination. Jeez Louise. So, I was having a conversation with someone the other day, and baby Fran is very into buses at the moment. She loves wheels on the bus, she loves everything to do with bus, and so she's got a bus and it's got all different characters on it. So it's got like a nurse, it's got a doctor, it's got a school kid, it's got all these different people. Anyway, the doctor happens to be a black woman doctor, and this person said to me, "Oh, political correctness has gone mad." And I was like, what? You know, having to have all different races as doctors in our bus. And I was like, but a lot of our doctors are from, you know, different parts of the world. And so this person said, well, we need more British doctors. And I said, these are British people. They're like 4th, 5th, 6th generation British people. They're British. And anyway, they tried to explain themselves and didn't do a very good job. And you know what's really frustrating is that this kind of like insidious racism is still kind of underlying in people who I would never have thought were. And I pulled them up on it. I was like, that is everyday racism. And they're like, no, I'm not being racist. And I was like, but you totally are, without even knowing it. It's like so inbuilt into you. And I would much rather baby Fran have a bus that's multicultural with women in strong positions like doctors and engineers and astronauts, as well as dancers and nurses and secretaries and whatever else they want to be, because I want her to have the opportunity to be whatever she wants to be when she grows up, within reason. You know, I'd rather her not do anything completely dangerous. But and I'm sure the rest of you, because we've got quite a lot of people here with young girls, want the same. You know, so I don't know what to. How do you combat that? How do you sort out this kind of like underlying thing that people have that's not even real, and they don't even recognise it as being a real thing? Ugh, I don't know what to do, peeps. I don't know the answer. Anyway, right, we'll carry on now, shall we? By means of his wings, were I to guess, as for his admission to our company, I do not seem to recall race, creed or allegiance on my list of prerequisites, do you? Oh, hang on, he's got a Best West Country now, oops. No, father. Very well then, Montblanc. What exactly is it that calls you to the stage? Our stage? What else? The Zodiac Brave story, Kupo. Never before have I witnessed something so amazing, so moving. Sitting, well, technically hovering there in the audience as the story unfolded around me, I knew I was witnessing something special, something positively transcendental, Kupo. It was then I realised that I either had to be a part of it or go to my grave a bitter and broken Moogle. Who's Hurdy? Is this the other Moogle? Was Realization before or after you swore you simply had to become the realm's greatest marauder, Kupo? We seem to be, like, multiplying Muggles here. Herdy, how did you? Look, he's got a blue palm. Perhaps you'd have more success at running away if you didn't reveal your grand designs to every other fool you happen to meet, Kupo. Was it not 20 nights ago you took up the axe, Kupo? Now here you are, professing your passion for the stage before carving even a single notch in your haft. Do you not remember? To he who churns the butter goes the sweetest bread. But how is one to savour such buttered bread if his head is in the belly of a fearsome beast? You accused me of giving up when I merely came to the realisation that continuing would end in failure. Only through a change of course could I reach my final destination, Kupo. And that destination is what, Mama? Are you sure it's not Geomancer? Aetheromatician? Templar? Do not bother answering, Kupo. We all know you'll be singing a different tune come cockcrow. They're just trying to give me loads of hard words to say now, aren't they? That is where you are mistaken, Herdy. I was designed... blah, 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 blah. I wasn't, obviously. I was destined to be a thespian. I can feel it in my fur. The role of Deleter was made for me. Made for me, Kupo. Kupo, enough! The actors in our company trained at the Empire's finest institutes. They represent the pinnacle of the profession, not only in Garlemald but also across the entire world. A vagrant batmole like you could never oh, hang on, I've gone a bit West Country again. A vagrant batmole like you... Oh, my life. Irish. Could never hope to share a stage with such artists, let alone play the part of a hero like Deleter. You yourself admitted you were too craven to face the solitary beast. How do you imagine you would fare against a pack of theatre critics? Any truth would need proof of valour before it would even consider... Craven? Call me a cheat and call me a cur, but do not, sir, call me craven. I accept your challenge. Slay but one foul beast by mine own hand, and the majestic theatre company will accept me into its ranks, Kupo. Wait, I issued no such. You are all here witnesses, Kupo. When I return with the head of a terrible beast in my gore-stained hands, you will be honour bound to welcome me, Mont Blanc the Mummer, into the fabled ranks of the Majestics. Good day. I said good day. Wonderful. What do we do now? What do? We do nothing. If that Batmole wishes to throw himself on the horns of a stampeding Dizzo, I will not stand in his way. I do not like this dude. I believe the proper term of degradation is molebat, and I should warn you, Muggles do not take kindly to those who use it. Why must you always put yourself above others, brother? Did you learn nothing from Argarth's wretched example? Mont Blanc would never have set off on this fool's errand had you not made the challenge. If anything befalls my brother, his blood will be on your hands. Tiawara, you are the only one among us capable of locating Mont Blanc and presenting disaster. On behalf of my brother, I beg your assistance. Why is it always me? Fine. Now speak with hurdy-gurdy. My brother can be rather simple-minded when it comes to such matters. Thinking to impress the Warrior of Light and her companions, Mont Blanc would you likely choose the scene of your recent exploits to prove his worth, meaning Rabanastra, if I am not mistaken. Hamanaptra! There's going to be a mummy. Pardon my language, but that Ramsar really is an incurable little prick, is he not? I mean, we were all thinking it. She just said it. How dare he speak to his sister and a Moogle in that manner? I couldn't decide which was worse. The things he said, or the way the principal sat back and let him say them. All that is necessary for evil to prevail is for good men to say nothing. And good women, obviously. So, stand up when you see bad stuff. Call people out. Call people out in their everyday racism. Don't be afraid to do it. But I suppose it is none of our concern. For now, let us concentrate on the task at hand. Finding that Moogle before he does something we'll all regret. What say we start nearby? Pier number 2, perhaps? Right then, come on, Lena. Let's go find the Moogle. Right. Back to Hingashi. And pier number 2. Oh dear. So, have you guys ever come across anything like that, particularly from someone you wasn't expecting it to, to be somebody that would say such a thing? And how did you deal with it? What did you do? Obviously, in America today, we've got the inauguration of the 47th president, Donald Trump. What amazed me was this inauguration ceremony was a bit like a pageant, wasn't it? It was all very dramatic, with loads of celebs and fancy dresses and stuff. And I was like, on my first day of work, if I showed up in a ball gown, people would think I was a bit strangely. Not that Donald Trump was wearing a ball gown. But now I have that image in my head, which is brilliant. And I found it interesting that all of the stuff that he was doing was basically overturning what Joe Biden has done, removing themselves from the World Health Organization. He's said there's only going to be 2 recognised genders, and he said that anyone who storms the White House is, when they protested him not getting in last time, is no further investigations will go into that. And there was loads of other stuff about immigration and people and that kind of thing. And you know what? I was watching all this and I was thinking, you've got these massive fires that are stripping part of your country, and you've said literally nothing about them. You've said nothing about how you're going to support the people. I didn't watch it all, so maybe he did later on and I missed it, but the highlights that I caught, he didn't say anything about the fires. So there we go. He obviously has a different agenda to what I would have. Or maybe he's dealing with the wildfires tomorrow on his second day. Okay, let's go. You are welcome, my foreign friend. How may this humble servant of the Lord Bugyo assist you? So, give me a boat to Pier 2. Ah, so you are interested in Shirogane? It would be my pleasure to tell you about the district. Ever since Gagane opened its arms to the world, the number of visitors continues to grow, and among those who come, a few remain here for extended periods, such lodgings are as available in the city no longer suffice to meet demand. In order to establish the accommodation shortage, the Lord Bugyo has established a residential district upon the nearby Isle of Shigone. Plots of land on the isle are being released exclusively to foreigners who may build homes upon them as they see fit. A tidy solution, I'm sure you will agree. I don't think this is what I'm supposed to be doing. If you wish to learn more, I invite you to take this boat to Shigone. There you may wish to speak with the district official and inspect the isle at your leisure. Well, since I already have a house there, I do not need to do that. I have clearly come to the wrong place. Right, that's because there wasn't a... Oh, there they are. Ugh, they're behind me. Right, Lena says, the Falcon Porter tells us that he set a travelling blacksmith away to Xania, not a Belfast. And why would that be of interest to us, you ask? Because she said, peddler of iron and steel, was seen to be carrying a bag stuffed to the brim with, and I quote, albino mole fur and purple bat wings. Okie dokie. Mont Blanc! Not that we look like that, Kupo. The quickest route into Dalmasca is via the One River and its western tributaries. If Mont Blanc is bound for Rabalastra, he will seek passage from the Glittering Basin. Okay, off we go then. To the Glittering Basin we go. Off to Namai, everyone. We are off to Namai. How lovely. I do like visiting places we have been to before. Right, let's see who we get in our Mount Roulette today. Oh, our Magitech Hound. Oh, would help provide. Went the right way. Oh, I do have to go around that way. I thought I did. Oh, now can I fly here? I can't remember. I think so. Oh no, I'm still going the wrong way. I have a talent for going the wrong way. Oh, I remember now. We've got to go through this here archway. Oh. No, you can go away, you rhino beetle. I'm very busy right now. So tell me what everyone's had for dinner. You know I like a bit of dinner inspiration. I still need to cook something out of my cookbook, but I'm sort of having darkness's issue in that it's the 400th of January and I need payday before I can start buying lots of exotic food. Artie! No, we are not getting involved in any fates. Thank you very much. Or trees. Yeah, so tell me what you have for dinner. You know I love to hear it. It gives me inspiration of things to try or things to make, because I do get a little bit stuck in a rut sometimes. Especially because baby Fran's a bit fussy about her food at the moment, and Mr. Fran is always fussy, so you know, it's just me. But yeah, I just I think it's really difficult. Oh, oopsie, 0-0 end. Well, at least they didn't get beaten. At least Club Brugge held their own. Was it a good nil scoring game, or was it one of those games where you're like, oh, I've just wasted 2 hours of my life watching this? I still like the birdies. Oh, hang on, I totally just pressed the wrong button. It was a good one. Good, I'm very pleased to hear it. Lots of standing up and nearly shouting. It's a really good advert. I think I might have done it. I told you about it before, about men's mental health. I think it was done by Norwich Football Club. And the advert is 2 guys who go and watch their football team together, and one of them seems really down and is a bit quiet, doesn't really want to get involved, and the other one's really hyper and is trying to like big him up and all this kind of stuff. And then at the end, the guy that seemed to be really happy and sort of bigging his friend up and all this kind of stuff has committed suicide. And the message is that basically you can never tell if somebody's feeling that way. So when you check in with your friends, check in with them and listen to them, but sometimes you just will never know. It's a really powerful advert. Actually, it was really well done, and I think because of like who they're trying to appeal to, like to the sort of maybe the more blokey blokes who don't feel comfortable necessarily talking about their feelings. I think it sort of was a really good tool, just to say, you know, check in on your mates, because that's what we should do. We should check in on our mates. And we've all got this really bad habit of, you know, when someone says to us, how you doing, how's your day, whatever, and we all just go, yeah, I'm fine, thanks, or everything's good, or oh, I'm okay. You know, it's that social lubricant that we all just kind of like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm good. Because at the time we're all busy with our lives, we're busy at work, we're busy doing stuff, and actually someone may not be fine, but they've just gone, yeah, I'm fine. So, you know, if you do pick up, maybe if one of your mates is feeling a bit down, if one of your mates is struggling, please do just check in with them. You know, it only takes a text, doesn't it? Just a quick, hey, how you doing? And if they go, actually, do you know what, tough time's a bit tough at the moment, maybe try and just give them a little bit of time just to talk to you and listen to what they're saying. You don't need to problem solve, you don't need to give them answers. Sometimes they just need someone to listen. And listening is one of those massively important things that is so underestimated. So this is my challenge to you this week, is to just check in with a friend and really listen to make sure they're okay. That's a good friend challenge. Okay, let's go and deal with this situation here, because, you know, Mont Blanc's got himself in a sitch. Come on then. Mr. Fran, let's not be rude about other people's interests, thank you. You sit there and quite happily watch like 1 billion hours of wrestling, which I could say is most definitely a waste of time. But I wouldn't say that, because it's rude and you enjoy it. I don't like killing the birdies. Did that chocobo just kick me? How rude. I can't believe that chocobo just kicked me. Don't see me going around kicking people. I mean, admittedly I do throw my dancing moves at them, but still. That is the end of you, Reg Chocobo. Yeah, no, I think if somebody enjoys something, regardless of what it is, and it's their hobby, there's nothing wrong with them spending a couple of hours doing it, watching it. And actually, do you know what, if people had the chance to spend a couple of hours enjoying their hobbies more often, I think people's mental health would be better anyway. Right, Mont Blanc. Come on now. Thank you, Artemia. I'm glad someone's on my side. Mont Blanc, what were you thinking? Have you any idea what you've put your brother through? He's been worried sick. Both Hardy and Ramsay were right all along. I am a failure, a flop, a flailing, flapping, foppish failure, Kupo. How could I play the part of a hero if I cannot even ruffle the feathers of a single measly bird? The audience would see right through me like the spineless jellyfish I am. Now wait, Mont Blanc. Not everyone can be a hero, not even most heroes. Yes, the bards sing of the man who deals the final blow, but what of his cadre of loyal companions? Do you think Delita united Evilis on his own? Do you think Diawara here was alone when she liberated Alamigo? Oh, I went a bit scouse then. You're never alone on the battlefield, not always the one on the front line. I mean, these are both very good points. I like both of them. Not always the one on the front line, I think is more appropriate. I was reading an interesting thing today, actually, about, you know, they always, employers and bosses and a lot of people say, nobody wants to work anymore. And yet, they did a survey and asked people, if you won a lot of money and you didn't have to work, what would you do? And the majority of people would still do work, but they do some kind of voluntary work. So they'd look after animals, they'd clear up the beaches, they'd volunteer in a local bookshop or hospital or something like that. So actually, do you know what? People do want to work, but what they'd ideally want to do is something that benefits society. They'd want to do something good, probably for a lot less time, admittedly, but the majority of people do want to work. It's just that they don't want to work 9 to 5 for a pittance. What they want to do is be able to live comfortably and then do the work that means something to them, that they enjoy. And I think that's a really important distinction. I mean, I would love to have enough money that I could just, you know, look after cats all day. Mr. Fran would be like, are there more cats in here? I'd be like, no, you're imagining it. They're moogles, they're not even cats. But of course they are not. Every campaign needs its brilliant architect, the mastermind who moves the pieces across the board. I, Mont Blanc, can be that mastermind. Oh my life. Just calm down, Mont Blanc. That was quick. Artemia, order cats, order cats. You know, it took me 3 years to convince Mr. Fran to let me have Mr. Pippin. And then when we got Pippin, I was like, you know, he can't just be Pippin by himself, you know, he should have a Merry with him. And Mr. Fran was like, no. So I could just sneak them in. He needs a friend. Well, he does have Miss Killy, he does, but she's not very friendly. But I think that, you know, if I happen, and then that friend needs a friend, and that friend also needs a friend, and slowly we get some cats. And then we get more cats. And then we say no more cats. And then we get another cat. Until we have all the cats. It is a never ending cycle. The only trouble is that, so like we're going on holiday. So then we have to arrange for somebody to come and look after the cats. And that's not always easy. Let us not dwell on the details. The day is saved, and Mont Blanc has escaped sans scratch or singed a show for it. We should return to the Prima Vista before our luck runs out. 'Tis the dream. Although the vet bills are less of the dream. Oh, so Mr. Fran and I contacted the vet because we got charged £83 for Mr. Pippin's last appointment, and we were like, that's got to be wrong. They've got, you know, maybe they've mistyped it into the pay machine, and it was actually meant to be 38 because that sounded more realistic. And then we rang the vets and they were like, no, 83 is right. And I was like, jeez. Oh, a local cat charity I support, their current bill is like 3,000 something, and I was just like, damn. Okay, right, let's head back to the Prima Vista. They really need a atheorite like on the Prima Vista so I don't have to climb up the thing all the time. Ugh. So Artemia, do you have any cats at the moment? Do. Dear Ryan, let's not fall off the edge. Sadly not. You need a cat. You so need a cat in your life. Are you allowed cats where you are? So that tends to be a bit of an issue for some people. It's weird, isn't it, right? There's a lot of people a lot of landlords that don't want to rent to people with pets, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? Most pets are cleaner than most people. Look, I got it right this time. You're saving for a deposit on a mortgage, and then when you're stable you're getting 2. Nice. Oh, well, I hope that's very soon for you. Yeah, you need 2 so that they keep each other entertained while you're out all day. Can we slap Rams around the head? Oh, hello. Never mind about smacking Rams around the head. We're a bit busy. Oh. Please, this ship is a place of peace. I mean, it's not at the moment. Release my sister or you will answer to me. Yeah, leave Alma alone. When the cat's away... Put that damnable thing down, Ramsay. You're not helping matters. We have no quarrel with you or yours. We seek aid in finding our leader, Bagamanan. Ba-ba-ba-da-da. Bagamanan. Do-do-do-do. Sorry. You seek our help? You who threatened to kill my father? Who stole his work and made fool of us? Never. Silence, Ramza. They have Alma. We will hear what they have to say. I mean, I could have taken them out by now. Do you worry what you do? As I said, we have no quarrel with you. We only did what was necessary to secure an audience. We surrender our weapons and offer your journal as an act of good faith. I mean, dudes, why didn't you just ask in the first place? It's just all very dramatic. Like, just walk in and go, hi, we need some help. Not come in, let's threaten people, grab your daughter and, you know, nick your precious work. This is not how to go about things. Honestly, why can't people just communicate and have a conversation? What's wrong with having a conversation? Good old-fashioned sitting down with a cider, in my case, because I don't like beer, or a cup of tea, and just talking things out. This is all rather a lot to digest, but your claims do coincide with what we have learnt about the Arasite. You're saying that Crystal did something to our captain? Wonderful. After being emptied of Argyll's will, the Doomer sought that of another to sate its appetite for Aether. Speak in English, love. You're saying that Crystal ate our captain? Oh, captain, my captain. Not his body, no. Only his soul. Well, that's much better. He's a soul eater. He's a soul man. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Sorry, I'm just off on a little tangent there. See, I'm singing much better now. The sweets have helped. His soul. I'm trying to remember the words to Soul Train, but I can't remember them. Tell me, what in your opinion was your leader's deepest desire? What was it that he longed for above all else in the world? What does everyone long for most in the world? I long for baby Fran to be happy. I long for enough money to pay the bills without having to stress. I ideally would quite like a newer car, since mine is a bit, you know, a bit old and crumbly. Although, oopsie, you're meant to be swapping your iconic 5 with me. I haven't forgotten. You know, stuff like, I'd quite like enough money to have someone to come in and do the garden and the cleaning. Someone to come in and decorate the house. But these are not desperately urgent things in the world, but you know, they're my desires. I'm a simple kind of girl. Don't get me wrong. Of course I would love to have like a mansion and a brand new car and some sparkly jewellery and designer shoes, but they aren't things that would really make a difference in my life. Just healthy, happy, pay the bills, comfortable, keep my job. That's all I'm after, really. Anyone else got anything to add to that? Why waste your breath reasoning with these lizards? They showed themselves to the beasts they are when they put a knife to your throat. First, mole bats, then lizards. This one's tongue is pure poison. Yeah, he doesn't help himself, does he? That's it, you just hide behind me. The boy can call us what he pleases. For our past failings, we deserve no better. Your failings? Oh, it's a sad story coming. 30 summers have come and gone, yet not a night goes by that I do not wake in sweat at the memory. Summer has come and gone, the years gone by. Anyway, we were Fusiliers in the Dalamascan army stationed in the royal stronghold at Nalbina. Nalbina fortress was reputed to be impenetrable. Its fall to the 4th Legion proved a turning point in the Imperial campaign, dealing a crushing blow to the Dalmascan morale and ultimately marking the beginning of the kingdom's end. It is really hard to say very difficult words in an Irish accent when you are not used to using it. Bulgaman was our captain, and once it was clear the day would not be ours, Prince Razler, commander of the garrison of Nalbina, tasked him with one final mission. Our unit was to escort His Highness's twin sister, the Princess Ashelia, away from the fortress and thence to safety. But things did not go as planned. I still remember the words she uttered as she lay dying in the captain's arms, but a stone's throw from where the Garamseath waterway drains into the sea. Even as the fog of death descended upon her, she smiled and told us, the very people who had failed her, to survive. For as long as even a single Dalamascan stood, our nation would never truly perish. We're going to survive! We're going to live on! But it should not have been us who survived. By failing to protect our charge, we betrayed the princess and her memory and brought shame upon our race. So yes, we are naught but cold-blooded lizards, deserving whatever scorn you deign to heap on us. Okay, that is a whole lot of self-internalizing and loathing that is unnecessary. Survivor guilt. It's a real issue. I think we may safely assume a deep-seated hatred towards the invaders of his homeland, coupled with self-loathing born from a sense of powerlessness. The darkness that lurks in the heart of Bagamnan is little different from that which drove Argarth, the same self-emotions that were to nourish the Duma. Stop speaking in riddles, Charlayan. She's saying your brave captain will eventually turn into a monster, or rather more of one. There's no need. There was no need for the end bit. Gallian lies. What they say is true. If we do not find Bargaman and the Duma soon, none of us are safe, present company included. Do you have any idea where he might have gone? Any at all? So Artemia, when you get your cats, do you think about getting black cats? Because black cats are the least adoptable. They are the most likely to be surrendered to rescues because of being unsellable, and because people think that they're cursed and stuff like that, which is all utterly ridiculous. So, if you can, please rescue a couple of little black kitties who need looking after. You think they're good luck? Well, I have had lots of good luck with Miss Kelly. She's beautiful. She's my beautiful little black girl with a diamond necklace. Wait, look at this. Something has been added to the final page of my journal. Yeah, you'll adopt any. Good. That's what I like to hear. Adopt, don't shop, people. Then the captain must have put it there. Only he had access to it until we found it in the pack he left behind, that is. I can't remember how far off the raid I am. I mean, I can't help you with that. Is this Dalamascan? What I do know is I'm giving myself a sore throat. Indeed it is. It says Ridarana. It's a good word. Sounds like Ribena. The lighthouse. Why would he write that in the old man's journal, no less? Guess we're going to a lighthouse then. There is a place on the Valnard Sea, far to the south of Rabanastra, where the ocean tumbles into a gaping moor, more than a mile across, the Ridarana Cataract. Ooh. It's a Pokemon, just saying. Legend would have us believe that it is the entrance to the Hell of Water. Oh, well, let's go there. Why is it? I get to go to volcanoes, I get to go to islands of zombies and ghosts, places where primals have been summoned. Many a scholar seeking to prove otherwise has descended into the chasm, some even by airship, but not a one has returned. Dun dun dun! Oi, get off my execute you. Okay, let's have a quick chat with, is that Jeremias? We must admit to knowing little of Ridarana, save that which Lady Mikoto shared with us. Before we expand valuable time and resources travelling to so remote a place, I must review my notes and see if there's any mention of the Abyss. Sorry, folks. We shall share our findings as soon as we learn aught of interest. Hey, rude. Right. And then we shall speak. I can't even see who I'm supposed to be speaking to. Oh, back to Janus again. His son are ready to present their findings, so that was quick. I'm just trying to grab a soothers. Sorry, Beats. This is what happens when you work in a hospital. You just get everything, because people come there with their germs and they share them with you. And now I can't even get my sweet out. Maybe that one was a bit squished or something. Our studies reveal the Ridarana is the name of both a massive gap in the southern Valnard Sea and a lighthouse once manned by the Royal Damascan Navy to prevent ships from succumbing to the cataract's currents. I'm interested in the meaning of cataract here because it's actually an eye condition, an eye problem as well. I stress once manned, as the tower has lain empty since its candlekeepers abandoned their post after the fall of Rabanastra, but if Pharaoh Cyrus offers any indication of what can befall a lighthouse in the absence of its caretakers, well indeed. Well indeedy. Yes, but the real question is how all of this ties in with Evolution Legend. Why don't they make the words easy to say? A cursory examination of the Zodiac Brave story reveals no mention of Ridarana. Yet since it seemed foolish to assume that the name could not change in a century since the tale was writ, so I thought to cross-reference some texts on modern Ishbardian history with our translation of the Durai papers. And after an exhaustive examination of my ancestors' notes, I discovered that there was not a single entry on Ridarana. And while mention of the North Sea was abundant. I found no reference whatsoever to any cataract or lighthouse within its waters. Well, that's unfortunate. Rams's discovery prompted me to examine the mystery from a different perspective. What if there were no mystery at all? What if the time of Delita's rise the chasm did not yet exist? There is more, but only a visit to the lighthouse will enable us to confirm our theories with any certainty. Off we go to the lighthouse then. Oh, Rasma. Oh, good. The Redonia Lighthouse lays far from civilization. You'd be wise to provision for the trip here in Hingashi. Adventure always comes prepared. Let's get cracking. Of course. Oh, right. How are you all doing with your... We don't talk about Juno and stuff. Oh, so Mr. Fran and I had a nice weekend. One of our friends bought us tickets to go and see a tribute band down near where they live. So we had a night off. My mum came to look after baby Fran, and we saw this band that did a tribute act to the Killers and to Muse, and they were absolutely fantastic, really good. And we went and we danced and we sang and we moshed, and we showed those youngsters how to do it, quite frankly. One of my friends was teaching all the like young teens to how to mosh safely, and then a girl fell over, so everyone stopped moshing, picked her up, and then carried on, you know, because that's the rules of the mosh pit. And I have to say, all moshers or moshies, all metalheads that I've met are the best kind of gentlemen, because they will always look after someone that falls over. So it's the rules of the mosh pit. But anyway, we started talking to the lead singer of the band afterwards, and it turns out he comes originally from near where we are. And then there's a picture of us all on their Facebook page going, like, you can trust a group of people from there to start a mosh pit, because it was their first ever mosh pit they'd ever had at any of their gigs ever. Anyway, so we were there and we were headbanging and we did the whole lot and we were dancing. By the end of the night, I had no voice, which may or may not be a contributing factor to tonight. And then we were a bit like, oh, back, my neck. And then the next day we were both like, yeah, we can mosh with the best of them, but geez, we're suffering. And like, we're like, oh, I hurt. Oh, I'm too old to mosh now. But yeah, if you ever get a chance to check them out, they're called Simulation Muse, and they were absolutely brilliant. And the guy's vocals, who is doing the lead singer, who's doing Matt Bellamy's vocals, is absolutely fantastic. So definitely give them a check out if they go to a venue near you. They were really, really good. We had such a good night. It was so loud, I was deaf. Literally, it took me about until today to get my hearing back in my left ear. I'm not even going to lie. Something is very wrong here. Oh no. Mayhap it best if we split our fellowship into two parties, one to delve into the tower's depths and one to observe from afar. As acting expedition sub-leader, I appoint you captain of the first. You may use the spyglass to aid in your search for the missing lizard. Why? Why does he have to be so crap? Can I hit him round the head with the spyglass? Does anyone object? Damn it, brother. Where art thou? Little pop culture reference popped in there. Right. Oh, destination. I like this giant wheel. That's cool. Bliss was amazing. Bliss was amazing? What is... Do you mean Muse? Oh, sorry. I'd kind of like moved on. Supermassive Black Holes was amazing. Plug-in Baby was amazing. Just all of them. All of them were amazing. We did sing a lot. Oh my god, my voice. This location appears to offer an adequate view. Climb up and scan the area for any signs of Balgamanon. They did indeed play Starlight. Oh. I can't find Gal. What's his face anyway here? You electrify my life. Oh, thank you. Is that him there? Or is that one of the other dudes? Oh, I have to use this one. Thank you, Ipsy. You've been very stealthily quiet there in the background today. It's nice to know you're still there. I'm going to be singing Muse all night now. What's everyone's favourite Muse song? Obviously our team is Starlight. You found him. Let me see. He needs our help. But Mr. Fran was very upset because instead of playing Feeling Good, they played Dig Deep. This is good. Right, he needs our help. I'm not even going to try and sing Hysteria because otherwise I will actually completely lose my voice altogether. Prince Razzler, Princess Ashley, I know you cannot forgive me. Starlight, you electrify my life. No, the best intro is the bow ba 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 bow bow ba ba da 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 da. Super massive black holes. But I think that's like more commercial because obviously it was used in the Twilight movies. Anyway, nor should you. It is all my fault. I could not save you. Could not save anyone but myself. I am so sorry. Begamnon, wait! Oh. Traitors, have you no pride? You treat with the very man who laid waste to our homeland. You are mistaken, brother. There are no Imperials here. We've come to help. No, dude. This is not good. This is not good. My plug-in baby. Just random Muse Tourette's throughout the rest of the stream. I know what I see. My own kin sided with the enemy. How dare you stay my audience with the princess? The Doomer. Shiny. It has him, Kupo. It's showing him what he wants to see. Hey, that's Olivia What's-Her-Face. I already killed her. Witch. Murderess. Oh, that's a good word, isn't it? No, mate, don't do it. Don't kill Lena. Shots fired! Shots fired! I love this killing. Gunfire? Oh no, I've got a horrible feeling. Oh phew. That's right, I fought the Moogle. Backgammon! Hello, fairy girl. Well, thank you for my kiss. So, this is the end. Close your eyes and count to 10. Oh, there's a symbol. Recite the words. Satisfy the covenant. Relinquish thy soul unto me, and be granted that which thou desirest most in the world. Sword in hand, a warrior clutches stone to breast. Look at me, brother. Look at me. I am the captain now. I do use myself. In sword etched he his fading memories. Don't you die, not yet. In stone his tempered skill. We promised we'd all go together when our time came. You can't leave us here. By sword attested, by stone revealed. No, that's not good. There's a Togepi. That light. Where have I seen it before? Oh no! Oh, someone just got with the program. Houston, we have a problem. It's a great movie. Gotta love a Tom Hanks movie. I don't think he makes a bad movie. Oh, that's very pulsy. Yes! I got a Pokemon. Where's it gone? Whatever you're doing, you'll need to leave the lighthouse right away. Right away, do you hear? I mean, I hear. Am I gonna listen? Probably not. Well, I say, Miss Kinney, how sociable of you to sit with me. Right. Speak with Genimus. It is as we feared then. Backgammon's soul is lost. In my mind he's backgammon. I can't help it. Ooh, we got a scroll. Right. A solid plan of action must be devised. Much as I wish it were otherwise, I fear Backgammon is beyond saving. Yet we cannot suffer what is left of him to become a distraction. Lots of story tonight, isn't there? Loads of story. Okay. Father, it is not the time to abandon this quest. We are meddling with forces beyond. Enough, Alma. We adults are talking. While Diorara was searching for the lizard, I inspected an area of exposed foundation at the base of the lighthouse. And you were right, Father. The lighthouse is built squarely atop the ruins of what can only be the clockwork city of Gog. The what work city of who? According to the Zodiac Brave story, the clockwork city of Gorg was a metallic metropolis wherein airships, automata, and other technological marvels of the age were first conceived. Little is said about its location, however, save that it was far, far away. Was that in a galaxy far, far away? While the Duroy papers do not say a great deal more, they do mention that the land upon which the legendary city was built was severely limited, an inconvenience that forced its inhabitants to build up rather than out. Which led me to ask myself, what if the reason land was limited was because the land in question was an island? But that still would not explain the omission of the cataract. It is inconceivable that the authors would neglect to mention so prominent a landmark. Had it existed, and then I found it, a lone passage regarding Gorg's fall. While the particulars were missing, it appears the city was abandoned after an explosion, left half of it in ruin. I can only believe that this explosion may have undermined a portion of the seabed. It need only have been a small area at first, one that could have well gone unnoticed during the exodus. As time passed, however, the waters would have continued to wear away at the rock, slowly widening the gap until we have what lies beneath us today. This would explain why there is no mention of Ridorana prior to the present era. Come, Father, will you not tell them the rest? Of the possibility that we Garleans are descended in part from the displaced citizens of Gorg? Everyone wants to be descended from something amazing. Sometimes you're just who you are. It would explain how the Empire was able to forge its armies of Oyen even before the discovery and application of elegant technology. And it may also explain why the legend of Ivalice has resonated with our people for centuries, despite the fact that the Lost Kingdom was, as far as we can tell, in quite a different corner of the world. An interesting if somewhat ambitious theory, but to return to your original claim, it is your belief that the Ridorana lighthouse stands atop what is left of that necklace. Where did you get it, girl? This was my mother's. Your mother's. It was my late wife's most cherished possession. Why do you ask? Bar Garman had a talisman he would wear beneath his jerkin. He refused to take it off even when bathing. He said it was special. I only saw it a few times, but it looks exactly like the one your daughter wears. And? What are you implying, Lizard? That my sister stole it, or my late mother? Neither. I spoke of their similarity, that is all. That is one hot potato of a kid. Jeez, like, seriously, calm down. Can you believe the nerve of this boy? No, Lena, I can't. Someday he's going to pick on someone bigger and badder than he is and get himself in all kinds of trouble. Enough, Ramza. Our guests are merely concerned for the well-being of their kin. But what of our kin? What of them, Ramza? Do you imagine our kin to be better than theirs in some way? Or anyone else's for that matter? I apologise, Father. We have but one purpose, son, and that is to prove the existence of Ivalice and clear our family's name. Do not allow anger or hate to lead you from that path. Anger and hate lead to fear. Fear is a path to the dark side. Now, we have a lost city to explore. Bedtime for you. You need to be in work at 7:30 tomorrow. Oof. Thank you, our team here for spending with it. Typical. Now we get to the lighthouse. Thank you. I hope, if you, obviously you can always catch it on YouTube if you do want to watch the raid. Is anyone free to come raiding? Good night. Sleep tight. Anyone free to come raiding? Shall I just try and kidnap people? That's always fun. See who's around. Raven? Tyrus? Oh, that's really annoying. Oopsie. Why can't I invite anybody to anything? You are in... Oh, you're already in something. Reuven, you won't be a sec. Tyrus, are you coming? Lixie's around. I'm guessing Lixie might be streaming now. There's nobody else around. Oh, we've lost Saber and Artemia. Sorry, I didn't realise this was a very long story arc. Like, long storyline. Oh, Tyrus is with you. Cool. He is with me. So does anyone else like going to see bands, like going to see tribute acts, you know, get some live music in your life? I do enjoy live music. I have to say, I realise I might be getting old, but my god, it's so loud. Like, I want to be able to hear the lyrics. Sometimes it's just so loud that it all just buzzes together. Does anyone else find that? And I don't know why. Why do sound engineers want everything to be so loud? If there's any sound engineers watching, can you please tell me? Why do you need everything to be so loud? Can you not turn it down just a touch? One, so that I don't lose my hearing. And two, so that I can actually hear it nicely. I can hear the lyrics and stuff. You know, that's what I would like. Right, I'm going to jump across to the voice chat. Oh, Saber is on. Tech support. The computer's just popped up with a message saying new audio device detected. Discord has detected a new input device named JX USB mic. Do I want to switch to it? Do I want to switch to it? Yes, I do. Switch device. There we go. It's a good thing tech support is here. What would I do without him? Right, let me jump into the game chat. Hello, hello everybody. You are live. MD, you should come with us. You haven't raided with me for so long and I miss you so much and I would really appreciate it and I would love it if you would come with us. Please, please, please. No, no, no. All I heard was I'll raid with you. That's what I heard. So he's totally in. Come raiding. We've got a lighthouse. Oh, literally flutter my eyelashes and everything. No, I've not texted her. I'll just do that now. But we are gonna be forever, you and me. Right, I'm trying to message the tart, but I've got myself confused and I can't find. There's the message button. Right, so we need one more for the raid. Can't believe MD let me down. I'm so disappointed. How do we? Oh, we need lots. Oopsie is in FL at the moment. Let me just put a general shout out. General shout out in the chat. Where's the chat one? There we are. Oh Lord, not this again. Oh, Tyrus, are you feeling better? Yeah, it definitely sounds a bit better. Saber is going to bed. It'd be hilarious if it's fisherman or some kind of gatherer. Alright. We might just have to go in with randoms. Who else is around? Who else is around? Okay, cool. No, tank or a healer makes the queue shorter. Oh, okay, fair enough. Healer it is then. Just choose. So 5 to 21. I was like 15. Okay. We're all going aiming. Do you not think it would be quicker if we were healers? If there was healers? And I will say we as in the royal we. Well, that's... Oh, so Tyrus, did you have a nice weekend? Did you get up to anything? Well, it's not. Yes, it says enter the Ridorana Lighthouse. What's the problem? My gear level is 395. Oh. What is your problem? Oh. I see. Oh, sorry everyone. Oh, that sounds fun. Nice. Where's your house? Can I come to your house? I'm going to take that as a no. Oh. So, who watched the new season of Gladiators that started on Saturday? Is anyone else like Gladiator fans? Oh, we did watch it. it was very good. Quite excited that there's new Gladiators and new games. Yes, that would do it. Oh no. The thing is, what is going to be fun? Yeah, that's it. Do you know, the thing is, at some point he's going to hide himself somewhere and completely forget where he is and just be like, where am I? I'm invisible. Yes. I am invisible. Ugh. No. I'm not coming playing hide and seek again. I couldn't find you last time. Okay. That's probably for the best, Tyrus, otherwise you'd just have him randomly popping out at you from God knows where. Fair enough. So, obviously we're going to do this lighthouse quest. One of my friends is a lighthouse hunter, and I'd never really heard of this before, but she goes around touring all the different lighthouses all over the world and like collects memorabilia and pictures of them and all this kind of stuff, and it's quite interesting actually. I mean, she and her husband have been everywhere to see lighthouses, and I just think it sounds like a good excuse to travel. Oh, there's a beautiful lighthouse in Australia. Oh, we'll have to go see that one. Oh, okay then. I mean, you hunt them, you find them. Just because it's not difficult doesn't make it any less of a hunt. Some of them might be. Some of them might be under the sea. Sorry? Oh, right, okay. So you're talking about Tyrus's house. Oh, God. Could you just stop climbing and something? It's slightly rude to just go, you know, invading someone else's home. Oh lord. Tyrus, I can't guarantee he won't jump out of you from somewhere. Oh, okay. You've still got your thingy turned on. What's it called? Oh dear. What are we to do with him? So I'm trying to think of what else I was going to talk to you about. Obviously, I mentioned before that Mr. Fran and I are hoping to run a card con at some point this year. So we play a game, a Lord of the Rings card game by a company called Fantasy Flight Games. And for those of you that have ever played like your Top Trumps or your Pokemon cards and stuff like that, it's like a souped up version of that basically. And so you have to go on a quest using your cards, and each card has different abilities. And we're going to try and sort out doing a card con, so a big sort of gathering for people who play this game. But what we're looking for is a venue. So we did have a venue lined up in the Midlands, but unfortunately that's fallen through. And we're asking, you know, does anyone have a venue, maybe a card shop or a play cafe with a good room? You know, do you know of any space that would be appropriate for a card con? Ideally somewhere that would serve food and drink. If they don't serve food and drink themselves, then somewhere where they'd be happy for us to bring our own food and drink in. And it's, you know, it's just going to be a bunch of nerds playing cards. So nothing too rowdy. But if you do know of anywhere, then please do let me know. Just pop it in the chat or in the Discord, or you can Facebook, Insta, X, TikTok me. I am available on many social media channels. And yeah, if you know of anywhere, then please do let us know, because it'd be really cool to do it. And also I get a weekend away outfit if we're a bit away from home, so you know. Over Christmas I did say to Mr. Fran, it is one of my presents, like a night in a hotel by myself where I can just sleep in a giant bed without a baby invading and kicking me in the face, and I can sleep all night without being disturbed, and I can eat what I want while it's still hot and read my book and have a massive bath. And he said, he looked at me and he went, no. Let's do this. Let's go. Mario. I cannot hear your music, but I assume it is good. Of course you were. Of course you were. You should play Supermassive Black Holes. The what, sorry? I haven't even seen the trailer yet. Ooh, something to check out. The shout one. Oh, right, okay. No, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, but the only same people twice are going to be you guys. No. Oops. Okay, well, I did it again. Okay, well, I can't never remember. I mean... stick 'em with the pointy end. I mean, if they're allergic to feathers, it might. There's a thing on me. There is a thing on me. Ow. Hey, don't you tsunami me, you. Watch what he what? Okay. Oh, to be fair, all I can see is the Pictomancer, really, to be honest. So I can see nothing else. Oh, damn it. It's because I was doing my standard step and I like zoomed through the middle. Oh, okay. Well, okay. No, not a clue. There. Oh, darkest of vessels. Oh, kill the ads. Kill the ads. Kill the ads. Oh, well, that's very annoying. Hang on a minute. You always said to me, kill the ads. So I always kill the ads. And now you're telling me I can't kill them. Well, that's just rude. Okay. Duly noted. Die, die, rain cloudy thing. Oh! I flew up in the air. It's alright though. Okay. My maths. I mean, I have enough trouble just looking at what's going on. Why would I want to do maths at the same time? Ah! Ah! I died. I'm totally giving this Azia my oh my life. Bless you. Oh, for God's sake. Any excuse, honestly, for not multitasking. I mean, to be honest, it's not a competition. We're all meant to be working together. Are we not? Well, there is that. Right, off we go. Agreed on some boots. Run up the stairs. Ancient engraving. Oh. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? I might like all my gear. Well, what I will do is I will, at some point, I'm flying in a bubble. I will endeavour to try and sort my stuff out. Lifted, because we are the Lighthouse family. From the shadows, lifted. You and I forever, baby, lifted. They were a great band. Very good, like, chill out music, you know? Yes, they did do Ocean Drive. 'Cause we are gonna be... Oh, my life, what are you? Forever you and me. Yeah. You will always be flying high in the skies. Ow. In theory, but not in practice. Ow. Love, love is a drug. Dee 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 diddly dee. Yeah. Na, na, na. I can't remember the words. House is a great series. Ah, there you go. So there was an interview with Hugh Laurie, and he said he found it astounding that he, as an actor acting the part of a doctor, earned more money than his father, who is an actual doctor. There we go. Such is the world. Belus the Jesus. He looks like a giant key. It looks like his weapon looks like a giant key. There. I like the fact that you think I could. Can someone put a danger Dorito on, please? So, I can't remember if you were there, Tyra. So, at our last dungeon, Saber put a danger Dorito above his head for me, and then everyone just started putting danger Doritos above their heads, and I was like, that's not helpful. And I was like, that is not helpful to the person that needs it. Go, Dora, go. Good job. Thank you to the healers. Well, to be honest, I'd lost sight of the danger Dorito at that point. Oh no, he's getting mana. He's getting mana. Yeah, kill the ads. I know the rules. Anytime there's an ad, kill the ads. You didn't give me that much information. I have every faith in my danger Dorito. Wonderful. Ah! Run, Dora, run! Right. Well, that makes sense. Okay. They've got fire bombs. We've got meteorites here. Alright, okay. Oh my life. I'm confused. I'm trying, but I can't move. I don't even know where I am. Oh, right. Oh, there we go. That's because my heart's not open. I know, I've been very full of song lyrics today. I am! The Fran Jukebox, I love it. Yeah, I was already in. What do you mean, no, 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 I went to the middle. I was gonna, I did what I was told. Alright, okay. I was like, I did what I was told. I know that's unusual. There's a Coldplay song, isn't there? Tox. So, Mr. Fran and I were playing a game, right? I'm going to call it the festival game. So say you're at a festival, okay, and there's loads of bands playing on all different stages. So he hypothesizes that there are 3 kinds of bands. There are the bands that you desperately want to see, so the bands you've gone to the festival for that you will absolutely not miss. There are the bands who are, if they're on the stage, you're like, oh, okay, well, they're on, there's nothing else on, so I'm just going to stay and watch you. And then there are the bands that you're like, absolutely not, I am not watching these, I will go and watch anything other than these. But I'm fairly chilled out. The only sort of band that I would probably walk away from are what I call the screamy bands. I'm not a fan of stuff like Slipknot. That's just personal preference. I know there are plenty of people that like them. So for example, I probably wouldn't go to Download Festival because there'd probably be about 3 bands that I'd actually want to see, and all the rest would just be wasted on me. Whereas on the right, okay. Where of course, you know, if we went to other festivals with lots of other bands playing, then you would find more to watch. So what would be your absolute like top bands that you would desperately want to see at a festival? Yeah, but this is a hypothetical. Ah! There are some weird people jumping on me. Okay, so if there was any band available for you to watch, what would be your top bands to... Okay, nice. Mm-hmm. Okay. And is there no one else that's made you go, do you know, I really want to go watch them? Okay, fair enough. So, I've seen Blur live. They were very, very good. I've seen Celine Dion live. She was amazing. Very good at her craft. What, Celine Dion? I did not. I'm now going to go and work that out later. And I saw Guns N' Roses live. They were amazing. They were late. Very late. Which does not surprise me either, but yeah. And there's someone, I can't remember who it was, but somebody was saying, why do the bands have to be on at like 10 o'clock at night? Why can't we have afternoon concerts, you know? So you start at like 2 o'clock, yeah. Or possibly not. But you know, I think it was a comedian who said it. I can't remember who it was now. But it was like you know, if I could go and watch Coldplay at 2 in the afternoon, right, be home in time for 10 o'clock and go to bed, then I'd be well happy, she said. And you know what, I think she's got a point. And I know that with some festivals obviously you do get that opportunity, but not all of them. But yeah, so why can we, for us, you know, too old to mosh folks, could we please have, there's a floaty thing, could we please have some middle of the day kind of concerts would be nice, please. Ow, that was not a good place to be. Right, this Aziza Antoinette is totally getting my player com because they've rezzed me like 3 times. Oh, I accepted. Here we go. Right. Oh no. Oh no. No. Right, that's not good because it's not particularly high at the moment, to be honest. Wonderful. Right, in the what? In the 2? So I need to be 12, 3. No, I don't like this game. Who decided to throw maths quiz in the middle of the game? Inaccuracy will be punished. Why, thank you. See, we don't need to talk about how many times I'm dying. Thank you. That's not necessary. No, I didn't. I died once in the first boss, you cheeky so-and-so. It was only once. Don't you try and up my death count, you. Right, where the heck do I go? I'm in a tornado! It's normal in the first run. Why, thanks for that. Okay. Ooh, I've got dice over my head. Boing. Okay. It's gone now. I did stop. I stopped moving. I did not. Maybe. But I didn't check my health, but... Well, I tried to stop in time. So the thought was there, the effort was there. The execution may not have been perfect. Ugh. Ugh. Stress. I thought that wasn't a stack. I thought that was a spread mark, a spread one. No, I did not stack. I ran away. Ugh. I don't need to be the fastest. I just need to be faster than everyone else. Or one other person. Oh, no! No, no, no. Go away with your nuclear explosions. Ugh. Oh, for the love of God, really. Why? What evil person puts maths in the middle of a fight game? Game fight thing. Calibrate primes. 7. 7 is a prime number, so I don't need to be in anything, no? Cool. Okay. I got a tick and everything. Woohoo! Calibrate. Multiples of 5, 7, 3. Yeah, well that's nice. How I react is funny. Well, oopsie, I'm glad to entertain you, quite frankly. That's what I'm here for. They're just having a little chat amongst themselves, don't mind them. Are you two quite finished arguing like old women? Jesus. Oh.
Long have I waited for this moment, Garlean swine.
I haven't won yet. Oopsie.
Come! The blood of my fallen brothers feeds my hate!
I mean, that is not healthy. I feel like he should see a doctor about this arm. It's worse than blinking Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Oh no. Does it though? Oh my life. Well, that's interesting. Okay. That is definitely true.
I'll tell you, lip from lip!
No, it's okay. I was watching a cutscene. I have missed you yelling instructions. Well, that doesn't sound good. Don't say ew. Oh. I mean, this is not a nice dude. I'm just saying. I think okay. How do I find them? Yes, I've got a minus. Where's a plus? For the love of God. Okay. Well, I found them now. Oh, good. I mean, to be honest.
Your suffering is not yet over.
Has anyone ever told this guy that maybe he just needs to chill out a bit? Has he sat down with a cup of tea and some wine gums and just like... just relax, you know? There's no need for all this fuss. I died. I didn't mean to. I bet this poor person is like, for God's sake. Thank you to the healer. Oh, move, Diawara, move, Diawara, move, Diawara. Thank you. Jeez. Well, I couldn't move her then. She was frozen, so it wasn't me. You could say I was resting on the floor. Thank you for that, Oopsie. I've tried that before, but nobody believed me. I am minus. That's minus. I need to be the other side. I need to be the other side. I need to be the orange side. There we go. Why does he have to be so stressy? Oh. Oh, I'm flying. Flying. Oh, and falling. I'm flying, and then I was unceremoniously dumped on the floor. Oh, not ads again. Archaea demon. Nobody wants an Archaea demon in their life. I also, what is this tornado thing going on here? Ugh. Oh, the stress, the stress. I was running towards the stack that time, to be fair. Okay, the floor is no longer solid. Oh, Allah. Ah, get out the puddles, Diora. No, Diora, move. Right, this dude just needs to just calm down. Like, seriously. Ah! I think I just got stomped on.
Your suffering is not yet over.
That was a nightmare. I just keep dying. It's a good thing Froggy's not here. Froggy would be counting. Oopsie, you don't need to count.
But I shall be waiting in the next.
So does he now get turned back to Lizard Man? Gamma Nan. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Go. Be Gamma Nan. Do 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 do. Yes, players. Oh god, look at the time. Sorry guys for keeping so long. There's a lot of story for these raids. Which is not a bad thing, but cool. Oh, we did it. Of course. Naturally, that's what I do. Right, where is that one? She totally rezzed me about 4 million times. Oh, there's loads of loot. I'm just getting all the loot. Okay, cool. Right, where are we going for our picture? Over here. Okay, I'll just wait for a minute then. Oh, but it's very dramatic, I have to say. Pose of the Unbound. Okay. The drama. Oh, hang on, I'm going to go in the middle if you two are going to be dramatic together. Okay, here we go. Right, go for it. Alright. This is hilarious. Okay, thank you very much. I have got loads of pictures for that. Oh dear. Right, okay, let's get back to the house. You do need to come back to your own world. Oh dear. That was a lot of story tonight, guys. A lot of fighting, so I hope you enjoyed the story. Oh, I've got a shiny stone. Don't give it to him. He's all grumpy and he'll get all... Ooh. The necklace. Look, Bob. Mother's necklace? But what it is it doing here unless... Oh, I'm just gonna... Right, I'm leaving the voice chat. Oh. Oh. Where? Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Oh, hello, Miss Kelly. It's obviously started raining outside. There's a soggy moggy in my life. Oh, they both have got the necklace that he clearly shouldn't have been touching. Don't touch stuff that's not yours. Come on, Miss Kelly, out the way, I can't see. Alma? Alma? Are you there? Come down on my lap, come on. Come down here. I'm here, Ramspa. Come on, mind your bum. Mind that furry bum, come down here. Come on. Come on, down here. Extraordinary. The stones are different, but the craftsmanship is identical. However, did it come to be in Bargamnon's possession? Though they are indeed of a different shape, the stones appear to be cut from the same crystal. Oh, they are. Orosite. Orosite? What makes you say that? Can't you feel it? You can feel it, can't you, Hurdy? Hurdy-gurdy, hurdy-gurdy. Do you recall me telling you that Bargamnon considered the necklace special? Of course, we're going to a cutscene now. It was special because it was entrusted to him by Prince Rasla. Oh, baby Fran alert. He was to return it to Princess Ashelia upon delivering Her Highness from Nalbina Fortress. A family keepsake? Of course, and each necklace, each Ursite, has acted as a lodestone, drawing both of our parties closer and closer to Ivalice. Indeed, Father, the Ursite guides us. Ramza, are you recovered? Thank you, sister. I am well now. From what we know of the Duma and the Otius, vestiges of one may endure in an Ursite. Could it be then that the desire of the former owner or creator of these necklaces was simply to return to Ivalice? But who could that have been? Well, that is the $24,000 question. $64,000 question. Ramza Beowulf. He wanted people to return to his homeland and uncover this truth behind the kingdom's foundling. But then why show us Lesalia and Gaug, you ask?
simple. We are being tested. The Arsight is measuring our worth, seeing if we are deserving of that truth. You say these things as if you knew them, but how could you? Nothing we have uncovered suggests anything of the kind. I know you have your doubts, but I can assure you they are misplaced. For now, I must ask you to trust me, Lady Mowirla. Just call her Lena, it's so much easier. Lady Mowirla. Since when did you? Rams, are you feeling quite yourself? Of course I am, sister dearest. I have never felt better. Okay, he's being far too nice. Oh, his ears are falling forwards. I sense a disturbance in the aether. I sense a disturbance in the force. I sense a disturbance in the aether. Father, these necklaces are gifts. Gifts from the old gods who once watched over the Ivalesians. It's proof we have their blessing. With the necklaces and the Otius, we can finally prove. What's occurring? Or not? Don't touch it. Thank you, dear Aura. I know not what came over me. You're far too polite. It's very weird. Ramza, you must rest. Leave me be, Alma. Did I not tell you I'd be fine? That's more like it. Suspicious. Oh goodness, I'm so sorry guys, we're running so late. Right, okay. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to head back to the house. Oh, thank you so much everybody for your help. Tyrus and Reuven, thank you for doing the dungeon with me. I'm sorry it took a long time to get there. I should imagine the next stage is kind of going to be the same, so we'll carry that on Thursday. Oh. Hey, that looks like Gasetsu. I did not activate anything. I'd just like to say. Okay, that was weird. Okay, thank you so much everybody for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed it. Lots of story today. I know, as I say, just the one raid at the end there. So we'll be doing the same again on Thursday. Next part of the raid. How to get that emote? You'll have to talk to Reuven and Tyrus. Right. So I shall see you on Thursday at 9, hopefully feeling a little less coffee and a little more like alive. I am going to raid you over to Big Fat Celestial, who has just started Stormblood, I believe. So it'd be a good raid to go into. Please do stay for the raid. Yeah, so like I say, I'm back at 9 on Thursday. Hopefully we'll have a bit more action this time, not so much story with any luck. But I do appreciate everyone for coming along, for following, for supporting me. You know, it really does make a difference to have you guys here in the chat with me. It just makes it easier to be chatting away with you. So thank you very much. I hope you have a good couple of days. Sleep well as well, Oopsie. Right, I'm going to sort this raid out for you right now. Good night, guys.